Shabbat Shalom, Israel. Giving our praise to the Most High, the Son Yahushua. With the Battle Axes of the Most High coming back to you on the first works Friday. Hey, I'm Soldier Rosenthal. Got Soldier Donovan right here. Got Soldier Ezra back here behind the computer. Got Soldier Jonathan in the building, man. Hey, all praise to the Most High for allowing us to be able to see another Sabbath, man. You know, it's a double Sabbath, so I hope y'all ain't buying and selling today, man. It came in yesterday. We had a good time up here. You know, it's like God always allow us to have a good feast days, even though we was, you know, having those trying seasons and stuff, whether it was rent due or any of these different type of circumstances, financial circumstances. The Most High God still allowed us to, you know, be able to celebrate His new moon in a way that we should. But hope all is well out there. Hope y'all had a good day at work if y'all had to go. Hope y'all had a good day out if y'all didn't have to go. But tonight's title will be "The Lord Will Try You." Say that again. The Lord will try you. Even without I'm going through some things now, man. Hey, damn captivity, it ain't gonna get no lighter for us, man. Until Yahushua come back and, you know, put things back into order. Even then, when we're in the wilderness, man, He's still gonna be trying us, man. So that's why I said the Lord will try you. So, you know, we just gotta, you know, bring out these classes periodically, because even the class that I brought out probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, man, said the Lord doing these things, man. That could be a levy back off that class, man. That's a season that we're dealing with. So, you know, gotta keep our heads up high, man, keeping our heads on the swivel, making sure we in spirit day in and day out. Hey, these times just getting worse and worse. So I remember last night I was dropping off my little brother and his family. And me and my other 2 siblings, we was leaving out, and 2 police officers had a dead body stretched out, man. He was laying face first on the ground, man. Had the sheet open, had the yellow tape. Hey, that was swift judgment, because, you know, yesterday was wicked ass July 4th, man. But, you know, our new moon fell on that same day. So, you know, we out here, you know, barbecuing and stuff. These Negroes, like, right here by us, like a couple of doors down, over here shooting fireworks and stuff, man. You know, the Most High God said, don't be astonished at the signs of heaven. You know, they shoot it up in the sky and things, but we ain't astonished by those things, man. We ain't saying it's a sin to pop fireworks, because, you know, if that's the case, then even with football, we shouldn't be playing these things, or basketball, and so on and so forth. That's a subject for another time. But first precept we're gonna get is Isaiah chapter 48, verse 17. So we ain't gonna be over righteous about it, man. You got some brothers out here that be like, ooh, them niggas wicked. They up here watching fireworks. Why they supposed to have new moon? Negroes, Most High God gave us eyes, man. We ain't gonna have no choice but to see this thing, man. Because we see wickedness every day. Does that mean you wicked? If you keeping the commandments? Right. But let's go ahead and get it. Isaiah 48, 17. Whatever you get there.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 48, in verse 17. Thus said the Lord, thy Redeemer.
Thy who?
Thy Redeemer.
So we know the Lord is the only one that's going to be able to redeem us, man. Because if He's going to try us, He's also going to redeem us, man. But go ahead.
The Holy One of Israel.
The Holy One of everybody.
The Holy One of Israel.
Read on.
I am the Lord thy God, which teacheth thee to profit.
To what?
To profit.
So even whenever the Lord is trying you, hey, that's a profit. That's something. You're going to get something out of that, man. Because all this trying the Lord is doing, like even like when we look at gold, and like how it first come out whenever they you know, use the pickaxe to pick it out or whatever the case may be. They got to burn all the impurities and different type of things off of it. And then once you look at that gold, and then hey, they get all the like the gunk and different type of things off of it, it be probably about this big, but yet it's clean, man. It's like even like how that Leviticus talk about, hey, his forehead bald, yet is he clean, man. So you know, even though it hurt, it don't feel good, but in the last end, hey, you be able to talk about the thing, be like, damn, Lord really tried me. He got me through these things, man. We know what Matthew 24:13 say, he that endured to the end shall be saved. But go ahead.
Which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go.
That thou shouldest what?
That thou shouldest go.
Because what is he leading us by? Let's keep reading.
Verse 18. Oh, that thou had hearkened to my
To
commandment.
my what?
To my
He
commandment.
said, oh, that thou hadst hearkened to my commandments. If we would have listened to the law, statutes, and commandments and did those things, we wouldn't have to worry about the things we're going through. But hey, Most High God, he wanted to do this thing the way he wanted to do it, man, because it's just one big ass movie, man, that the Lord got going on. You know, it's entertaining to him, man. Like, I'm gonna show you how we was up at the top, how we feel, and then as time progressed, hey, we get back up on top, man, or in the ways that we should be. But go ahead.
Oh, that thou hadst hearkened to my commandment. Then had thy peace been as a river.
Been as a what?
Been as a river.
So I know y'all done seen a river, man. You know, when we go out fishing, or whatever the case may be, and sometimes no rivers be as still as can be, man. And it be nothing but peace. All you hear is like what the crickets and the frogs, all these different type of things, man. But yeah, hey, it's peace, man. But go ahead.
In thy righteousness as the waves of the sea.
So we know waves, they can be noisy, but at the same time, it's still peaceful, man. Hey, all you hearing is you got your feet in the sand, and all you hearing is them boys going back and forth, man. But it's peace though. But let's go ahead and go to the next precept. Let's get it. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, and verse 12.
Bring it out.
Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial.
Concerning what?
Concerning the fiery trial.
So he said, don't think this thing is strange just because you're going through a fiery trial, man. Because I'm not only doing you like that, I'm doing every other brother or sister that's trying to serve. We know what that Sirach chapter 2 say. There are technical difficulties. Somebody kick the camera.
No, this is the cord right here.
I got you. But read that from the top, right?
The book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12. Beloved.
Who?
Beloved.
So, hey, brothers and sisters that's in the group chat, hey, what's beloved? What's the precept of beloved? Well, I say group chat, but the comment section. Well, we put it in there first. Very Houston, you usually be the first one in there. Slow on the trigger today. But it's that Baruch 3 and 36, man. We know that's talking about Israel. So he's giving you the context of it. Beloved. That's the only people I'm talking to. Children of Israel. But go ahead.
Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you.
Which is what?
Which is to try you.
We don't.
As though some strange thing happened unto you.
Because you do have those brothers and sisters. Like, hey, you got some of the truth. You got a whole lot that's part of that 2/3 club. Most High God see them fit to make it into the kingdom, whatever the case may be. Hey, they always had that woe is me type of spirit, man. And they think it's strange. They're like, well, I'm doing what you said. I'm over here talking about you. I'm always, telling my friends that they need to change their life. All these different type of things, man. But hey, if you keep the commandments to the best of your ability, to whether if you're doing all manners of wickedness, man, the Most High God, if you're a child of Israel, He's gonna try you. So you can't get around that. Like my favorite precept, when the Lord love you, He chastens you. That Hebrews 12:6, man. So that's why He said, don't think it's strange. Because even like how He said in Hebrews 12:6, when you read down, it's talking about He was going into like the parable about the father and the son. Hey, whenever your father whoop you, hey, it ain't because He don't love you. It's because He do love you, man. He's trying to keep you out of these streets, man. Even my father, he always said, hey, these streets are undefeated. He kept me out of the woods. Hey, He can keep everybody else out of the woods, the Most High God, man. But you got to choose, want to serve the Lord, man. But go ahead.
Verse 13. But rejoice.
But do what?
But rejoice.
So don't have that woe is me type of spirit. Don't get me wrong. You can mourn. Hey, you can have a wet ass pillow at night, man. But once it comes down to like you being around the brothers and sisters, man, don't have that type of spirit, man. Then, hey, ain't nobody gonna really want to deal with you. Hey, they gonna have you in that corner. You gonna look like you one of them insane asylums, man, rocking back and forth and all these different type of things, man. Hey, rejoice, man. But go ahead.
Inasmuch as ye are partakers of Christ's suffering.
What?
Inasmuch as ye are partakers of Christ's suffering.
Because Christ did a whole lot of suffering, man, for his people. But yet he ain't never complained, man. Yeah, those things hurt, man. Hey, skin all ripped open, they poked him in the side, fed him vinegar, spit on him, did all manners of wickedness to our king, man. But yet he still ain't murmur or complain about it, man. And we know that Christ is always going to be our example. Y'all say y'all want to be Christ-like, so start doing those things, man. Because one thing about this truth, it will harden your skin, man. Like, hey, burying my grandma tomorrow. I'll be there, you know, have a little support or whatever the case may be. But, hey, I ain't finna be shedding no tears and all that. Not saying it's wrong to shed tears, but, hey, once you in this truth and you know what type of God you serve, it ain't going to affect you as much, man. Because, hey, Most High God, he kill it and he make it alive, man. But go ahead.
But rejoice, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Christ's suffering, that with his glory shall be revealed.
Because his glory will be revealed, man. Because he said, I'm not coming back to thee as a man, man. He coming back to you as a God. Hey, he gonna do a whole lot of destroying and different type of things, man. Hey, that's gonna be him at his highest estate, man. It's like how we always bring out. Christ is just up there on the right side of the Most High God, just waiting to leap down, man. We could get that precept, man. He gonna leap down from heaven, from the third heaven to this wicked place, man. But go ahead.
That with his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad. Also with exceeding joy.
With what kind of joy?
With exceeding joy.
So not with just regular joy, but exceeding joy, man. Because yeah, it's gonna be a great and a terrible type of day whenever Christ hit the scene, man. But we're gonna be like all praises, man. We're gonna bow down immediately, man, because we're like, man, everything that the Bible ever talked about is all coming to pass, man. Hey, like that's why I say the Most High, it's impossible for the Most High God to lie, man. And then, hey, Christ, even with the other priests that have talking about Christ ain't got to repent, man, because he's doing everything the Father told him to do, man. He's always doing the will of the Father, man. But it says, hey, we're gonna be rejoicing in that day, man, because we know that captivity is over, man. And we're gonna be the ones that's on top. And that's gonna be a everlasting reign, man. But go ahead.
If ye be reproached, if ye be reproached for the name of Yahweh Shah, happy are ye.
Happy or what?
Happy are ye.
So even right now, we happy about that thing, man. Even if we don't live to see that thing, we know that dead in Christ gonna rise first. The Lord will, he beat us up, and we'll see the whole thing, man. But go ahead.
For the spirit of glory, of Yahweh, rested upon you.
It do what?
Rested upon you.
That thing do rest upon us, man, because, hey, every time we go through these trials and tribulations, hey, Christ is right there giving us some type of comfort, man. Hey, this book right here, because we know that Christ is the Word made flesh. Every time we read this book, hey, it cheers us up, man. But go ahead.
On their part, he is evil spoken of.
On what?
On their part, he is evil spoken of.
You have those wicked Negroes or these other nations, hey, they speaking evil of Christ, man. But we're gonna see if you're gonna be talking whenever you return, man. A whole lot of them people, they're gonna drop dead when they see that it's gonna be a big black man with red eyes, just pissed off, cracking that sky, man. But go ahead.
But on your part, he is glorified.
Hey, sure enough, hey, that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're glorified. But go ahead.
Verse 15. But let none of you suffer as a murderer.
As a what?
As a murderer.
We don't.
Or as a thief. Or as an evildoer. Or as a busybody in other man's matters.
And what?
Or as a busybody in other man's matters.
Because that's going to the wicked side of it, man. Hey, because if you're doing any type of manner of wickedness in that day, hey, you're going to suffer the other side of it, man. That's going to be off with your head, man. So the spinal cord like the predator be doing, man. But go ahead.
Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed.
Let him what?
Let him not be ashamed.
And we know this is not talking about no damn Christianity, man. Because we know that's white supremacy at its finest. But the word Christian, it just means a follower of Christ, man. Because even with Christ, he didn't never call himself a Christian, man. He didn't never say that he was in Christianity. But we call ourselves, followers of Christ, man, or Christians. We are the real Christians, so to speak, man. But it ain't no religion, man. It's just like how we got Polyanites out here talking about that power supersede Christ and all these different type of things, man. That's what type of people y'all are, man. When we come down to us, we ain't dealing with no type of religion, man. And the Bible will never taught us religion either. But go ahead, up.
But let him glorify Yahweh on this behalf. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. That judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh.
We got to be able to accept that thing, man, because, hey, you might be in the truth, but, hey, mama, daddy, uncle, auntie, grandma, papa, children, cousins, they probably ain't in the truth, man. And, hey, that judgment is going to start with us, man, whether they want to admit that they are Israelite or not. Hey, they by blood, they are Israelites, man. They're going to have to suffer that thing if they don't repent and come back as an Israelite, man. But go ahead.
And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh?
Of what?
That obey not the gospel of Yahweh.
So that's basically, in a nutshell, letting you know that, hey, these heathen nations, they ain't got a chance in hell, man. It's like, even like I had talked about the righteous going to scarcely make it, man. And our damn righteousness got to see the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, man. Man, we barely make it. All praise to the Most High God. Don't give a damn if it's by the hair of your chin, man. Hey, it's all praises, man. But if you don't make it, hey, you had a chance to, to make it, man. Because, like, even, I know Jerubbaal put this on our mind about, like, with Moses' situation. Hey, the Most High God let him know off the bat he ain't making it to the promised land. So, some of us brothers could be there, man. Hey, you be like, damn, I didn't make it, but I'll praise my people made it, man. But go ahead.
Verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinners appear?
So, hey, like you just said, man. Hey, the righteous gonna scarcely make it by the hair of their chin. Hey, everybody else, they ain't got a chance, man. It goes for 2/3 of our people and these other nations, man. But next precept we're gonna get. Next precept we're gonna get is 2 Ezra chapter 7 and verse 57.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 7, verse 57. Then answered he me, and said, this is the condition of the battle.
This is the what?
This is the condition of the battle.
So this is the circumstances. This is like basically the instructions of the whole battle, man. But go ahead.
Which man that is born upon the earth shall fight.
Shall what?
Shall fight.
Shall what?
Shall fight.
So, hey, we got to fight, man. Ain't no laying on your backside, man. You gonna, hey, get up. Well, I can't say it is a ultimatum, man. Hey, either choose life or death. But hey, if you try to serve the Most High God, hey, don't lay on your back too long, man. Rise up, man. We know what Proverbs 24 and 16 say, man. Just man falls 7 times, but he gonna rise up again. Like how we bring the analogy up about brothers that's in boxing. Hey, it might get knocked down a couple of times, man. But they always gonna rise back up. But go ahead.
Verse 58. That if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. But if he get the victory,
what?
But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say.
So it said, hey, that if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. So hey, if you overcome, if you fall, you stay down, be like a dog returning to his vomit. Hey, you gonna get that thing which I said you was gonna suffer. But if you get the victory, hey, it's a whole a different ball game for you, man. You don't make it. But go ahead.
It says, but if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say.
Uh-huh.
For this is life.
Uh-huh.
For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying, choose thee life.
Do what?
Choose thee life,
Uh-huh.
that thou mayest live.
So that's the precept for Deuteronomy 30 and 19, man. Hey, that's to further prove that the Apocrypha is canon, man. But go ahead.
Nevertheless, they believed him not.
Yeah, what?
Nevertheless, they believed him not.
But hey, even though Moses was telling them all these different type of things, they still was over here murmuring, complaining, talking about, man, forget that nigga Moses, man. But hey, we seen what happened. Hey, the Lord destroyed a whole generation because of that, man. We just picking them out one by one, and then even to the point where they even got Moses not being able to make it to the promised land. They were hell on Moses, man. Like even when we talk about divorcement and all these different type of things, the only reason Moses did that thing is because they were pressing that man's spirit. Yes, Moses is still accountable for what he did, but we do know that Moses is gonna be in that kingdom, though. That's right. We do know that. But go ahead.
Nevertheless, they believed him not,
Uh-huh.
nor yet the prophets after him.
So hey, they didn't believe Moses, and they damn sure ain't believe the prophets after him, man. Because we know that evil is just multiplied in the earth. You had that remnant that did want to keep the commandments and did keep the commandments, but then you had that 2/3 that ain't want to keep it, man. And then every time, the Most High God, he like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give him another chance. You know what? I'm gonna give him another chance. Hey, we got to the point where the Most High God said, man, this is our last captivity, and if y'all don't get it, y'all just don't get it. If y'all do get it, hey, welcome to heaven, man. Welcome to the kingdom. Welcome to rulership. But go ahead.
Nor yet the prophets after him,
Uh-huh.
no, nor be, which have spoken unto them.
So even with Ezra, he like, man, they don't even listen to me, man. It's crazy. But next precept we're gonna get is Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 2.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8 and verse 2.
So this is an account of that of with Moses and him dealing with the Israelites.
And thou shalt remember all the way which the Lord thy God lead thee these 40 years in the wilderness.
In the what?
In the wilderness.
Uh-huh.
To humble thee.
To do what?
To humble thee.
So even like how in this point in time, well back then with Moses, hey, they was in the wilderness for 40 years. Hey, ain't nothing new under the sun. That's exactly how Christ is gonna come to it. We're gonna be in the wilderness. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but it's gonna be for a time, man, to prove us, man. But, hey, it ain't just if you kept the commandments, you just be straight up to the kingdom, man. Hey, it's a process, man. Hey, once you see it, you make it past Jacob's trouble, then you go to that wilderness, then you'll make it to the kingdom. The Lord see you fit for it. But go ahead.
And to prove thee,
Uh-huh.
to know what was in thy heart,
Uh-huh.
whether thou wouldest keep his commandments or no.
Or what?
Or no.
Hey, man. That's how he always that's how the Most High God always say it, man. Are you gonna keep my commandments or no? What side are you gonna pick? You gonna be cold or hot? You can't be lukewarm either, man. He said he would rather pick a side, man. Like even with Joshua, he said, for me and my house, we're gonna serve the Lord. But go ahead.
And he humbled thee.
And he did what?
And he humbled thee.
Uh-huh.
And suffered thee to hunger.
Hey, he humbled us and he suffered us to be hungry. But go ahead.
And fed thee with manna.
But yet he still fed us with that manna, man, that rain from heaven. But go ahead.
Which thou tookest not. Which thou knewest not.
Uh-huh.
Neither did thy fathers know.
Read on.
That he might make thee to know. Wait a second. That he that might make thee know that man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Lord.
So it said
that
man would not live by bread only. So we know that's that Matthew 4:4 that Christ was quoting, man. Because we know that that manner, it goes to the spiritual sense as well, man. And then it says, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Lord, do it man live. This is what gives us life, man. Once we got into the truth, then we started coming alive. That's why we always make a reference of like how they try to make fun of our people with these different zombie movies and Walking Dead and all these different type of things, man, because that's really how our people are out there, man. Whether they on drugs or not on drugs, man. They ain't keeping these commandments. They are spiritually dead. But go ahead.
Verse 4. Thy raiment waxed not old upon thee, neither did thy foot swell these 40 years.
So hey, the Lord was just with us all that time, man. He said they raiment never waxed old. He said their feet didn't swell. We know how Negroes is, man. Hey, when they get to walking in a certain amount, well, not all of them, because you got a good handful of them. Hey, their feet swell like a mud. But go ahead.
Verse 5. Thou shalt also consider in thy heart that as a man chasteneth his son, so the Lord thy God chasteneth thee.
Hey, man, that's why I don't get how y'all say that the Old Testament it's invalid. We don't no longer live by it. But all these things that it's talking about, like even with the man shouldn't live by bread alone, Christ quoted that in Matthew chapter 4, verse 4. Then verse 5, it says that as a man chasteneth his son, so the Lord thy God chasteneth thee. And we were talking about earlier in class, Hebrews 12:6, man. So where do y'all get this from? But go ahead.
Therefore, thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God to walk in his ways.
To what?
To walk in his ways. And to fear him.
And the way?
And to fear him.
So even with this, man, with that Matthew 16 and 19, man. Hey, he said, hey, if thou will enter into life, keep the commandments. Roughly paraphrase. But go ahead. Read for us, man. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 6. On the top.
Verse 6. Therefore thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to fear him.
And that's just like at Deuteronomy 10 and 12 was saying, man. That's right. But the next precept we're going to get is Sirach chapter 16, verse 15. Where'd you get that?
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 15 and verse 16. He has set fire and water before thee.
He did what?
Set fire and water before thee. Stretch forth thy hands unto whither thou wilt.
So, hey, like I was just talking about, he got fire and he got water on each one of these sides, man. He said, stretch forth thy hand wherever you want to go, man. You want to keep that straight and narrow, or you want to lean to the side, man. But go ahead.
Before man is life and death, and whether him liketh shall be given him.
So he said, whether him like it shall be given him, man. They just pick your poison, man. You want to lean to these different sides, you want to be tossed to and fro, have it. But you want to, let's keep reading.
For the wisdom of the Lord is great.
For what?
For the wisdom of the Lord is great.
If you want to keep on that straight, narrow path, hey, the wisdom of the Lord is great, man, because that's all you're going to be getting. Hey, each time you read your Bible and you meditate on these things, you fasting and praying, Most High God, he ain't gonna forsake that thing, man. He's gonna be like, hey, I see you doing the work. I'm gonna give you some more understanding. Give you some more understanding. But hey, out of each one of those times, he's still gonna be trying you, man. But go ahead.
And he is mighty in power.
Hey, let's believe he's mighty in power, man. I ain't seen now other guy raise up that sun or drop that moon to raise it up, man. I ain't seen no other guy, cause tsunamis and tornadoes and earthquakes in diverse places. Hey, I ain't seen no other guy kill anybody, man, or make a lie, kick anybody, do any type of harm to him, man. Most High God, when it's in that third heaven, hey, he doing all these different type of things. Man. Hey, even with the earth spinning on its axis, man. Hey, he doing that too. So they say, go ahead.
And beholdeth all things.
Uh-huh.
And his eyes are upon them that fear him.
Uh-huh.
And he knoweth every work of man.
So hey, we know that the Lord's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, man. So he's seeing all these different type of things. If you're doing wickedness or if you're doing the good. Last precept right there. Well, verse.
He hath commanded no man to do wickedly.
What?
He hath commanded no man to do wickedly.
So even when the Lord is trying you, man, that ain't giving you no damn license to sin, man. He ain't commanding you to do wicked just because times is getting rough. Hey, just like with us, if we fall on hard times, we ain't finna go out here and rob a damn bank, man. He did say obey the laws of the land. And this is more contrary to what I'm saying. But go ahead.
Neither hath he given any man license to sin.
So, hey, I ain't seen now a person pull out his wallet a damn license to sin. So don't start now. But let's go ahead and go to the next precept. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 15, chapter 9, verse 24.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 24.
Uh-huh.
Know ye not that they which run in a race run all,
Uh-huh.
but one receiveth the prize?
Uh-huh.
So run that ye may obtain.
That ye may what?
That ye may obtain.
He says, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that you may obtain. So hey, he let you know that hey, all y'all running this race, man. But are y'all able to finish this race, man? Because he said, hey, at the end of the day, only one of them is getting that prize, man. You know, you got that 2/3, you got that 1/3. They probably run for a little bit, and they probably get tired out, man. It's gonna explain itself when you keep reading. But then, hey, you got that one that's just at a steady pace. We're gonna get that precept, but hey, he's running at a steady pace, and that 1/3, hey, get that prize, man. It's that kingdom. But go ahead.
And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
We don't.
Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown.
To do what?
To obtain a corruptible crown.
So you do have some Negroes that's doing this for vain glory, man. Doing it for the wrong reasons. Doing it because they got a group of brothers that are protecting and stuff, and trying to carry this mud as if it's a game or a quota, these different type of things, man. But we ain't dealing in that spirit, man. Now, we will defend ourselves, but we ain't dealing in that type of spirit, man. But go ahead.
But we are an incorruptible.
But we are what?
But we are an incorruptible.
Us, on the other hand, that's actually trying to keep these commandments, hey, and that's doing it for the right reasons, hey, we are incorruptible, man. But go ahead.
I therefore so run,
Uh-huh.
not as uncertainly.
Uh-huh.
So fight I.
So what?
So fight I.
Uh-huh.
Not as one that beateth the air.
So he said, so fight I. Hey, but he said, not as one that beateth the earth, man. Because I know y'all done seen, like y'all ran track and field. Yeah, I had those brothers that they be running them marathons and stuff. Hey, when they be running, bro, it look like they just beating the earth, man. Like they just, making themselves even more tired, man. But you gotta pace yourself in those type of races, man. Or how we always say, this ain't a sprint, this is a marathon. Man. But go ahead.
But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection.
What?
And bring it into subjection.
That's the whole thing. You gotta keep this flesh in subjection as much as you can, man. We go forward. But hey, we're gonna rise back up. We're gonna get that thing back in check, man. But go ahead.
Lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself shall be a castaway.
Shall be a what?
A castaway.
So let's go into like you not being a damn hypocrite, man. Hey, whenever you run in this fight, make sure you as clean as possible, man. Because then, hey, you teaching the other people that they should be doing this, that, and the third. But then you're not doing it. Hey, he gonna cast you away, man. Just like he'll cast them away if they don't, get on this trail, man. But next precept we're gonna get is Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 11.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9 and verse 11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift.
There's what?
That the race is not to the swift.
So like how we've been quoting all this time, man. Hey, this race is not for the swift, man. Once I got don't give a damn how fast are you, man. You want to see what your endurance and your stamina is like. But go ahead.
Nor the battle to the strong.
So hey, you don't give a damn how strong you is, because even like with the Maccabees, man, he had the muscle, then he had Simon, man. He was the brains of the operation, man. But go ahead, you know, he had set him to be leader, man, over them. And even his father told his children to follow after him, man. But go ahead.
Neither yet bread to the wise.
No what?
Neither yet bread to the wise.
Uh-huh.
Nor yet riches to men of understanding.
Uh-huh.
Nor yet favor to men of skill.
Uh-huh.
But time and chance happen to them all.
Happen to what?
To them all.
So it says, nor yet riches. Well, it says, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill. But time and chance happen to all. Well, to them all. Then you know that the Most High God, he ain't got no respect for person, man. Hey, you don't give a damn how much money you got. You don't give a damn how much skill you got. Hey, you don't give a damn how much bread you got, man. Hey, or how much wisdom you have, man. Hey, you want to know if you gonna keep these commandments or not, man. Because like even like I was saying in Sirach, man, better is he that has little understanding but keep the commandments versus one that have a whole lot of understanding and transgress the law, man. But go ahead.
For man also knoweth not his time.
So you don't know your time, man. All the Most High God knows what time that you need to go, man. But go ahead.
As the fishes that are taken in an evil net.
So like he compared it to like how fishes. Hey, whenever we they be out here, fishermen, they be out there on the ocean or the sea. Hey, they have a net just waiting for the damn fish, man. And them fish, they never expect it, man, until they get pulled up in the damn to the net. Like how we Finding Nemo. Hey, what's that? Dory and I forgot the morning, whatever his name was. They got caught up in the damn snare with the rest of the fish, man. But go ahead.
And as the birds that are caught in the snare.
It's the same with the birds, man. And they be minding their own business. Next thing you know, they either get shot down in the sky or they get caught up in the trap, man. But go ahead.
So are the sons of men snared in all evil time.
And what?
So are the sons of men snared in all, snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them.
So he said, hey, in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed, man. Oh, because we tend to get too comfortable in this world, man. We be like, well, I can repent tomorrow. Man, I can repent next week. Man, I can repent the next month after that. Hey, by the time you know, hey, Christ is hitting the scene. You hear the damn trumpet. You be like, I ain't got no more time. Hey, like I said, you don't messed up, right? Because, hey, you had opportunity to repent, you repented not, man. Hey, all because you just got faint-hearted with this trying season, man. Like, damn, Lord, you're doing too much, man. I'm going to just fall back, man. I'm going to take the easy way out. Hey, like you say, no pain, no gain, man. But next precept we're going to get is Philippians chapter 2, verse 15.
It's the book of Philippians chapter 2 and verse 15.
Start at 14.
Verse 14. Do all things without murmurings and disputings.
Right. Do all these things without murmurings and disputings, man. Don't be one of them brothers always got something to say, man. Because it was a task that's put up on you, man. Just do it. Y'all wear these damn Nike shoes and do all these different type of things. And the slogan of him is just do it. So just do it for the Lord, man. So go ahead.
That ye may be blameless and harmless.
Because, hey, that's why I said a good reputation is like something that's favored by being roughly paraphrased, man. That's right. Hey, you don't want to have all this different type of blame on you and harm on you just because you one of them type of Negroes, man. But go ahead.
The sons of God without rebuke.
Without what?
Without rebuke.
Uh-huh.
In the midst of a crooked and a perverse nation.
In the midst.
It's like in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation.
Uh-huh.
Among whom ye shine as lights in the world.
In the what?
As lights in the world.
Because, hey, even when we go out there on the streets, man, we always got this light shining upon us, man. Hey, these fringes, hey, that's our light, man. Then when we bring it out this word, that's some more light for them, man. Like all these things, we just revert back to the same thing. We know that we're among a crooked and perverse nation. But the Lord knows his children best, man. He knew that these might be some wicked Negroes, man. It's like our Ike situation. You know, damn well 9 times out of 10, it was all people that did that, man. But you know, why we can't even really just lay our churches down here, man. You know, not saying that you can't have nothing good down here, but just know what comes with it, man. You can never be too safe down here, man. Because, hey, if it ain't the police and you know these heathen nations, it's your own damn people, man. But next precept we're gonna get is, matter of fact, we 16 of Philippians chapter 2.
The book of Philippians chapter 2 verse 16.
Uh-huh.
Holding forth the word of life.
Holding forth what?
Holding forth the word of life.
So hey, it's the word of life, man. Remember that. Go ahead.
That I may rejoice in the day of Christ.
So hey, we know that Michael and Becca, a couple of more brothers, they talking about, hey man, I don't even want to be alive around the time Christ comes back. But hey, they still desire that thing, man. They just don't want, they just know it's gonna be a terrible day, man. It's also gonna be great in the end. But go ahead.
That I have not run in vain.
That I what?
That I have not run in vain.
Because that's the whole point of it, man. All this trying that you're going through, don't let it just be in vain, man. Can you just imagine the feeling that you're gonna feel if you did all this running and getting tried, and then just for you not to make it, man? Like I was talking about in the previous precept, talking about, hey, only one of them get the prize. Just imagine if you probably like neck and neck with the dude, and he make it before you. You had an opportunity to you know what, stride and pace yourself, but you didn't do it, man. You didn't do it in time. But go ahead. Well, no, we're gonna go to the next precept.
Said, neither labor in vain.
What?
Neither labor in vain.
Neither what?
Neither labor in vain.
I'll praise, man. So neither labor in vain, man. Let all these things just be for naught. But the next precept we're gonna get is Luke chapter 18 and verse 1. These are some of the solutions of like brothers and sisters that do have that type of spirit on them. Hey, these are some of the things that you can do in order to, you know, take them above them, man. Or like, you know, we're gonna talk about it, but go ahead.
The book of Luke, chapter 18 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And he spake a parable unto them to this end,
Uh-huh.
that men ought always to pray.
We should what?
That men ought always to pray,
Uh-huh.
and not to faint.
So that's one thing we should always do, man. We should always be praying, man. Praying these different wicked spirits above us, man. So we can get better and better in the Most High God's eyes, man. Because we ain't no men pleasers, man. We are God pleasers, or the Most High God pleasers. His son Yahweh shall please us, man. But go ahead, let's get the next precept. Let's get Matthew chapter 6 and verse 5.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 5. And without prayers, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are.
Read that one more time, man.
And without prayers, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are.
So, hey, if you pray, don't be as no hypocrite, man. Don't be like them lying ass pastors, man. Don't be like what Farrakhan and all them, man, all and open and out and about, man. But go ahead.
For they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets.
Hey, just like how we be hitting the corners of the streets, you ain't never seen now Israelite camp out there, you know, praying, man. You do see us bringing out this word. That's right. You do see us bringing out prayers that King David talked about, or like, you know, pray to the Lord. But we also bring this out, man, because, you know, there'd be a whole lot of brothers and sisters that ask us to pray for them. Not out here. You know, behind closed doors, yeah. So that's how the Most High God wants us to do it, man. But then, like you say, you got them pastors that be on the corner that be doing exactly that, man. Praying. But go ahead.
That they may be seen of men.
That they may be what?
That they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward.
Sure enough, they do have their reward. Because think about it, all them people that be doing that, but they got nice cars, got a big mega church, got ATMs in the mega church, got a private jet, probably got a private ship, and all these different type of things. And the Lord, you know, He has safety to give them things, man. But then when it comes down to us, hey, like Rose said, with God, I got pocket change. But hey, I'm okay with that pocket change, man. Because I know what's to come. But go ahead.
Verse 6. But without prayers, enter into thy closet. And when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father, which is in secret.
Because that's a one-on-one with you and the Father, man. You know, of course, His Son Yahushua, because He's the mediator. But hey, that's always between y'all, man. Even with your wife, not saying this, that you can't pray with your wife, because hey, y'all two all become one, so therefore y'all can, you know, pray together, man. But you know, y'all have y'all little, you know, private time, you know, pray to the Lord by yourself, but, you know, every now and then, man. That's right. Shit, every day, really, if you have that time, man. But go ahead.
Pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth your secret, shall reward thee openly.
Shall do what?
Shall reward thee openly.
Sure enough, He will reward you openly. How would He do that? I give you more understanding of the Bible. Hey, bless you with like little things, probably with a new car, a new house. You know, the simple things in life, man. You know, a lot of people they want to try to go above and beyond, and want to, you know, put their whole mindset on the you know, money, basically, man. Putting money before the Most High God. And that's why you know, probably never see them at Sabbath class, or hey, you only see them around the feast days and all these different type of things, man. Hey, give the Most High God that due diligence, man. Give him that time that he deserves, man. But go ahead.
But when you pray, use not vain repetitions, as the heathen do, for they think they shall be heard for him, for their much speaking. Salaki.
Read that one more time from the top.
Verse 7 from the top. But when you pray, use not vain repetitions.
So hey, don't be praying for like little vain stuff, talking about you want to save beans or a damn Range Rover truck, a Sprinter, all these different type of things. Don't pray for those things, man. Hey, don't be like Eddie Griffin out north. Hey, she better get out of the way because I pray for a Cadillac. Hey, man, don't be like that, man. Hey, pray for things that's sufficient for thee, man. That's right. That'll actually get you, you know, to the kingdom. Because those things are temporary, man. Because he even say like not to lay your treasures down here for you know, on earth, man, where moth and rust do corrupt, where Negroes do corrupt. But go ahead.
As the heathen do.
As the what?
As the heathen do.
You know, hey, we know where the devil gets his power from. You know, some of the so-called white men, and even these other nations, man, we know where they get their power from. They get it from Satan. And Satan will give them things, man. Why do you think when you look at this hip-hop industry, and the industry in general, man, or like all these different type of high rises and fame and fortune, hey, they pray for those things and they get it, man, because this is their kingdom. That's for the time being. Hey, we got next, man. But go ahead.
For they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking.
For they what?
For they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking.
Because that's all they do, man. They just do all this talking and don't pull damn precept, man. Meanwhile, in one class, you'll get like on the what? Or like a brother that has less understanding in this mud. If he pulled probably 10 precepts, that's on like the bare minimum, man. Meanwhile, you have brothers that pull 30, 40, 50 precepts, man. Sabbath, hey, we have damn near 3 rows of precepts, man. Right. Hey, run in back. Let's go ahead.
Verse 8, be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of. What things ye have need of, before ye ask him.
So the Lord, hey, he know it all things. in, so he know what you need, man. He know we in captivity. He know what like the trials and tribulations that we go through, because he the one that's putting you through it, man. So he said, before you even ask me, I'm already know. I'm just gonna see if you're gonna ask me for that thing, man. And not being proudful and puffed up, man, because the Lord like put on another brother spirit. If you ask, you shall receive, man. But next precept we're gonna get is Psalms chapter 86 and verse 1. That counter, well, it's a prayer of David. Example of that thing.
The book of Psalms, chapter 86 and verse 1. Bow down thy ear, O Lord. Hear me, for I am poor and needy.
So, hey, David humbled himself. Even though David went off a couple of times, hey, he always knew how to go back to the Lord, man, and properly repeat. It says, "Bow down thine ear, O Lord, hear me, for I am poor and needy." So he didn't have no shame in this game, man. He's like, "Lord, I'm poor and needy. I only need of you." But go ahead.
Preserve my
Do
soul.
what?
Preserve my soul.
Save my soul, Lord. But go ahead.
For I am holy.
For I am what?
For I am holy.
For I am separated, man. I'm not trying to be like these heathen nations, man. I'm trying to, get into this kingdom, man. But go ahead.
O thou my God,
Uh-huh.
save thy servant
Uh-huh.
that trusted in thee.
Hey, Lord, you know my heart. You know I trust in you, man. They like I have with Peter and Christ. They like, lovest thou me? He said, yeah, Lord. But go ahead.
Be merciful unto me,
Uh-huh.
O Lord, for I cry unto thee daily.
I do what?
For I cry unto thee daily.
So he didn't say sometimes. He didn't say most times. He said daily, man. That's every day he crying to the Lord, man. And we should. But go ahead.
Rejoice the soul of thy servant.
Uh-huh.
For to thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul.
So, hey, I commend my soul to you, man. Lord, whatever you see fit for me, hey, I'm with it, man. But go ahead.
For thou, Lord, art good.
Or what?
Art good.
Uh-huh.
And ready to forgive.
Hey, Lord, you did say that you'll never cast us off. So you said, hey, you always ready to forgive, man. I ain't finna play with you, but go ahead.
And plenteous in mercy unto all them that call upon thee.
Hey, you know what happened, Lord? Because we got to think about it. All the accounts of the Most High God and his children, man. Many times they went off, they did evil in the sight of the Lord. They did evil in the sight of the Lord. And the Lord was hot against the children of Israel. And all these different type of things. Yet the Most High God still had mercy on us, man. There were those trying stages, man. But go ahead.
Give ear, O Lord, unto my prayer,
Uh-huh.
and attend to the voice of my supplication.
Read on.
In the day of my trouble, I will call upon thee, for thou wilt answer me.
Without what?
For thou wilt answer me.
So it says, in the day of my trouble, I will call upon thee, but thou wilt answer. So, hey, David knew full on that the Lord would answer, man. Because that's what the Lord wants us to do, man. Hey, he don't want you to be like a Hosea 5:15 type of brother or sister, man. Like, in thine affliction thou shalt seek me early. But he wants you to, call out to him in the days of thy prosperity and in the days of thy affliction, man. But go ahead.
Among the gods, there is none like thee.
Read that again.
Among the gods, there is none like unto thee.
Just like I was talking about earlier, man. Among the guys, there's none like you, man. You knew about all these false idols, man. You knew about the golden calves and Baal and Belial and all these different type of false gods, man. He knew about it, man. Right. Yeah, he knew that none of them compared to the Most High God. But go ahead.
Among the gods, there is none like unto thee, O Lord. Neither are there any works like unto thy works.
He knew that the Lord's works, he was perfect in every way, man. But go ahead.
All nations whom thou hast made shall come and worship before thee, O Lord. It shall glorify thy name.
It shall what?
It shall glorify thy name.
David knew that, man. He said all nations gonna come before the Lord, man. Every knee gonna bow, every tongue gonna confess that. Hey, Lord, Most High God is the Lord, man. Hey, even with his son, man. But go ahead.
For thou art great.
For thou art what?
For thou art great.
Read on.
It does, excuse me, it does wondrous things. Thou art God alone.
Thou art what?
Thou art God alone.
So, even that's what I say, man. Y'all, I don't get y'all, man, this Trinity. He says, "Thou art God alone." Hey, he knew the order of it, man. He knew who Christ was, and he pulled on who the Most High God was. He said, "Thou art God alone." But go ahead.
Teach me thy way, O
Uh-huh.
Lord. I will walk in truth.
I'll do what?
I will walk in thy truth.
Uh-huh.
Unite my heart to thy fear.
Uh-huh.
Shalak, unite my heart to fear thy name.
To do what?
To fear thy name.
He says, "Unite my heart to fear thy name." Hey, still that fear in me, Lord. Hey, because I know you can knock me out my block at any given time, man. But go ahead.
I will Shalak. I will praise thee, O Lord my God, with all my heart, and I will glorify thy name forever.
He said, "Hey,
Forevermore.
serve the Lord. Serve the Lord with all thy heart, with all thy mind, man." That's exactly what David's doing. Read that from the top again.
Verse 12 from the top. I will praise thee, O Lord my God, with all my heart, and I will glorify thy name forevermore.
So he said, "Hey, as long as I live, I'm always going to glorify thy name." But go ahead.
Verse 13. For great is thy mercy toward me,
Mm-hmm.
and thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell.
From the what?
From the lowest hell.
They said, we know in this context, when they was talking about hell, we know it's going into the lowest state. Man. Like as heaven for these other heathen nations, hey, it's hell for us, man. That's why we talk about hell on earth. It's hell on our people, man. But go ahead.
Verse 14. O God, the proud are risen against me.
Hey, he said, the proud are risen against me. And who are the most proudfulest people? Proudfulest people out here? You know, it's Esau, man. So-called white. But go ahead.
In the assemblies of violent men have sought after my soul.
So that's pretty much the same thing that what Psalms 83 is talking about, man. Hey, that evil gap, that's a moat, man. The evil gap. And they always rising up against me, man. But go ahead.
They have not set thee before them.
Uh-huh.
But thou, O Lord, art a God full of compassion, and gracious, long suffering, and plenteous in mercy, and truth.
Hey, man, he said, like, through all that, you still full of compassion, gracious, long suffering, and plenteous in mercy and truth. You know, he basically reiterating himself, man. That's how thankful we should be to our Lord, man. That's how we may say it 3-4 times, man, because that's how the Lord do with us. Hey, do this, that, and the third. Then, you know, you read down, do this, that, and the third again. And he'll read down, do this, that, and the third again, man. Because most of God know that we stiff-necked, man. He had to tell us a couple of times. Because that's even like how a father and his son or his daughter is, man. Father had to tell his son a couple of times. Hey, sometimes he'll go and bump his head. And most of God, or the father, he'd be like, I told you. I told you. I told you. And then he'd be like, you know how we are. He didn't tell me shit. But then you go do it again, you'd be like, you're right, Lord. I messed up. Hey, that's how it be, man. But go ahead.
Verse 16. O turn unto me, and have mercy upon me. Give thy strength unto thy servant.
Do what?
Give thy strength unto thy servant.
Ask for strength, man. Ask for that spiritual strength, man. Be able to endure these things, man. But go ahead.
And save the son of thy handmaid. Should be a token for good, that they which hate me may see it. It be ashamed.
It be a what?
It be ashamed.
So they're gonna be like a damn turtle sticking his head in his shell, man. When they see how the Most High God is dealing with us as a nation of people. But go ahead.
Because thou, Lord, hast hope in me, and comforted me.
It what?
It comforted me.
So, hey, man, keep on striving. But the next precept we're gonna get is Matthew chapter 6, verse 16. Say another thing that we can do, you know, to help us with our spirit was y'all dealing with that type of spirit. Yeah. Chapter 6 verse 16.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 6, the verse 16. Moreover, when you fast, be not as the hypocrites.
Right, so it's telling you the same thing. Moreover, when you fast, it's another thing that we need to do. We're talking about an actual damn fast. We ain't talking about no what they call a Daniel fast. We know that was a spiritual sense, man. We know that Daniel wasn't eating no damn food and all these different type of things. So I talk about a nut fast and a fruit fast, a water fast. No, man. Fast. Don't brush your teeth. You can watch. Hey, I'm gonna touch on that in a minute. Don't brush your teeth. Don't eat nothing. Don't drink water. The only thing you have is your spirit, man. But go ahead.
Moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites
Uh-huh.
of a sad countenance,
Uh-huh.
for they disfigure their faces,
Uh-huh.
that they may appear unto men to fast.
Uh-huh.
Verily I say unto you, they have their reward.
Because these type of brothers right here, they have that woe is me spirit. Oh man, I'm fasting. I can't wait to get out this fast. Can you be lenient with me? And all these different type of things. They have disfiguring faces, looking like they hurt, look spaced out, and all these different type of things. Hey man, because you when you fast, you know that it's the same way you feed your spirit, your flesh, you gotta feed your spirit, man. So when you fast, what should you be doing? You should be reading this Bible, man. Meditating on this thing. That's how you feel your spirit, man. Because when brothers and sisters be fasting in here, hey, you don't need to be hungry. Say probably about that last hour, that probably be the toughest, man. But throughout the day, you won't be worried about it, especially if you in your Bible, man. So go ahead.
But when thou fastest, anoint thy head, and wash thy face.
And do what?
And wash thy face.
So wash your face, man. Get the sleep out your eye, get all the eye boogers and all the different type of things. Hey, shine your face up, go about it like it's your regular day. You don't want to be talking. If you were talking to a brother or sister, you don't want to be talking too much. Breath might be funky, man. Hey, nevertheless, go about your regular day, man. But go ahead.
That thou appear not unto men to fast,
Uh-huh.
but unto thy Father which is in secret.
Uh-huh.
And thy Father, which seeth in secret, shall reward thee openly.
So it'll be the same outcome. Just like how you pray, if you fasting, he's gonna reward you openly. So let's get a couple of examples and precepts on that. Let's get Jonah chapter 3, verse 1.
No, shouldn't you say that? He said, did you say we shouldn't brush our teeth when we fast?
Now we shouldn't, sis, because hey, you touch it like whenever you put the toothpaste on your toothbrush and you put the water under there, hey, that's messing up your fast. Even if you ain't swallowing, it said let nothing touch your mouth. We gonna get that precept for you. Yeah.
Jonah chapter what?
Chapter 3.
Over here. What?
Yeah.
The whole thing? The book of Jonah, chapter 3, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And the word of the Lord came unto Jonah the second time, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh,
Uh-huh.
that great city,
That what?
that great city,
Uh-huh.
and preach unto it the preacher that I bid thee.
Uh-huh.
So Jonah arose and went unto Nineveh,
Uh-huh.
according to the word of the Lord. Now Nineveh was an exceeding great city.
So you know the Lord, like to give you a little context on it, hey, the Lord told Jonah to go ahead and go to Nineveh because you know our people was in there. You know, he had a job to do, just like how we always got a job to do, to get our people back to the marriage. Go ahead.
Now Nineveh was an exceeding great city of 3 days' journey.
Or what?
Of 3 days' journey.
See, that's another thing I don't get about Negroes, man. Y'all always complaining about driving and these different type of things. These Negroes were walking back then, man. 3 days journey. Hey, man, we should be thankful for the things that the Lord, you know, over time gave us, man. But go ahead.
And Jonah began to enter into Jonah began to enter into the city a day's journey.
Uh-huh.
And he cried and said, Yet 40 days, and Nineveh shall be overthrown.
Uh-huh.
So the people of Nineveh believed God. It
Uh-huh.
proclaimed a
They
fast.
did what?
It proclaimed a fast.
So, you know, Jonah, he went and told the people what the Lord said. He says, so the people believe God and proclaim the fast, man, as a unit, man. But go ahead.
It put on sackcloth.
So, you know, even with the Day of Atonement, we tend to put like sackcloth on it. You know, that might be uncomfortable, itchy, and all these different type of things, but you afflicting your soul, nevertheless. But go ahead.
It put on sackcloth
Uh-huh.
for the greatest of them, even to the least of them.
So, hey, from the greatest of them to the least of them, man, from the strongest to the weakest, from the richest to the poorest, man, they all put sackcloth on. But go ahead.
For the word came to the king of Nineveh,
Uh-huh.
and he arose off of his throne.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he laid his robe from him
Uh-huh.
and covered him with sackcloth.
With what?
With sackcloth.
Uh-huh.
And sat in ashes.
So you even had damn heathen over over here doing the same thing, man. Because you know we was all every time the Most High God tend to help out a heathen, it's always because they either know their place or it's for the benefit for Israel, man. Like even with Pharaoh, like how he was hard in his heart, then he was letting us go. Hey, that's the Most High God's doing, man. And you know that, hey, even your enemies will be at peace with you, man. As long as you're doing what you need to do. Just like that Jude 5:20 talks about, man. But go ahead.
And he caused it to be proclaimed and published through letters by the decree of the king.
By the what?
By the decree of the king.
So, hey, the king, he declared that thing throughout all of Nineveh, man. But go ahead.
In his laws, saying, let neither man nor beast, herd nor flock, taste anything.
Do what?
Taste anything.
So this is the precept right here, 6. So it says that neither man nor beast, herd nor flock, taste anything. So you know, even whenever you brush your teeth, you tasting that toothpaste. Therefore, hey, it ain't even no fast. Or you have to start over, like with the water that's on the toothbrush. It says let them taste, don't not taste anything. But go ahead.
Let them not feed, nor drink water.
Nor do what?
Nor drink water.
We don't.
But let man and beast be covered with sackcloth.
So hey, even the beasts, they had to be covered with sackcloth, man. But go ahead.
And cry mightily unto Yahweh.
And do what?
And cry mightily unto Yahweh.
So hey, yeah, the man and the beast crying to the Most High God, man. That's powerful, man. But go ahead.
And yeah, let them return everyone from his evil way, and from the violence that is in their head. Who can tell if Yahweh will turn and repent, and turn away from his fierce anger, that we perish not?
That we what?
That we perish not.
We don't.
And Yahweh saw their works, that they turned from their evil way. And Yahweh repented of the evil.
What?
And Yahweh repented of the evil.
So the Most High God, he was like, okay, I see y'all went on ahead and you fasted. Y'all cried out to me. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and repent of the evil, man. Because it's times where the Most High God, he went on ahead and repented of his evil, man. Because it's in his, he always said that, hey, I ain't gonna cast out my people, man. So therefore, he went on ahead and repented of that thing and didn't come through with it. But he could. But go ahead.
That he had said that he would do unto them.
That he what?
That he had said that he would do unto them. And he did it not.
Did he what?
And he did it not.
So, hey, that's an account of, like, you know, the whole nation, you know, fasting. Let's get another precept. Let's get Isaiah 58, verse 3. So even because that's even a trying situation. Just think about it. Jonah going and delivering that message to them. But they trouble like a mud, man. Hey, that's trying, man. But you know, inside God, he showed favor.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 58, and verse number 3. Wherefore we have fasted. Say, wait a second. Shalaki. Verse number 3 from the top. Wherefore have we fasted, say they, and thou seest not. Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and thou takest no knowledge.
So like even at the top it says, wherefore have we fasted, say they, and thou seest not. It says, wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and thou takest no knowledge. So we're doing all this afflicting. Y'all ain't getting no knowledge after this thing, man. Y'all ain't benefiting spiritually from this thing. But go ahead.
Behold, in the day of our fast ye find pleasure.
You do what?
In the day of our fast ye find pleasure.
But instead of doing, like, you know, what you need to do in the actual fast, that you over here trying to find your pleasure, man. But a fast is meant to try you. It's meant to help your spirit, man. To afflict your soul. But go ahead.
It exact all your labors. Behold, ye fast for strife.
You do what?
You fast for strife. In debate.
So you do it, hey, basically seen to me. Basically to debate something about. But I fast 7 days a week. Or hey, you ain't fasting like I'm fasting. You know, all these different type of things, man. Fasting for being hypocrites. Like at Matthew chapter 6 or something. But go ahead.
And to smite with the fist of wickedness. Ye shall not fast as ye do this day.
You said what?
Ye shall not fast as ye do this day.
Because you know this is going into like the Day of Atonement, man. Like all these other days, hey, They were fasting for strife and pleasures and all these different type of things. But this day, they're not doing like that, man. But go ahead.
To make your voice to be heard on high.
Uh-huh.
It is such a fast that I have chosen.
Yeah, what?
Is it such a fast that I have chosen?
Uh-huh.
A day for a man to afflict his soul.
Uh-huh.
Is it to bow down his head as a bulrush?
Uh-huh.
And to spread sackcloth and ashes under him?
Uh-huh.
Wilt thou call this a fast
Uh-huh.
and an acceptable day unto the Lord?
We don't.
Is not this the fast that I have chosen?
Uh-huh.
To loose the band of wickedness?
Do what?
To loose the bands of wickedness?
Uh-huh.
And to undo the heavy burden?
Mm-hmm.
And to let the oppressed go free?
We don't.
That you may break every yoke.
Uh-huh.
Is it not to deal thy bread to the hungry,
Uh-huh.
and that thou bring the poor that are cast out to thy house?
Uh-huh.
When thou seest the naked, that thou cover him,
Mm-hmm.
and that thou hide not thyself from thy own flesh.
Like what?
From thy own flesh.
So, hey, this is a fast that the Lord chose, man, because He know that we all doing this, you know, to afflict our souls, to cry out to the Most High God for all the things that we are going through, like throughout the whole year. We going through hell, but then we have the Day of Atonement, and Most High God, He's also gonna be pardoning your sins in that day, man. And, you know, one, make sure it's acceptable to Him, man. He like, hey, don't let this be a fast, like a regular fast, man. You better, hey, do your best on this mud, because you want to clean your slate. Because, hey, you know, Most High God, He got grace, but at the same time, hey, He ain't finna play with you, man. If you gonna do the Day of Atonement, and then, because you know it's coming up, look, not too far from now, man. You know the way the day is going. Hey, man, we're flying. We already halfway through that they so-called New Year, but you know, Most High God, hey, He wants you to do that thing wholeheartedly, man. Do it for the right reasons. But next precept we're gonna get is Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It's the last little spiel. I'm pretty sure y'all know what we're going to.
The book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Take heed that you do not your R's before men.
Should we read that again?
The book of Matthew, chapter 6, and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Take heed that ye do not your R's, your alls, shalak, before men.
So it's saying the same exact thing. The way you pray, let that be in secret. The way you fast, let that be in secret. The way you give alms, let that thing be in secret, man. But go ahead.
Otherwise, ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, without doest thine alms, do not sound the trumpet before thee.
Do not what?
Do not sound the trumpet before thee.
So do not be like, you know, one of them Negroes, man, because, you know, we're touching on both bases, man. This is also another way how, hey, you be able to endure that trying stage, man. When you give your alms, once I got he'll reward you, man. Probably later on down the line. But like, you know, we don't agree with Christianity and you know, this Christianity religion. One thing I can't agree with, Mom, is they say, hey, he may not be there when you want him, but he always on time. I can agree on that. But, hey, we want him to be on time, well, on our time, but in reality, we gotta be on the lowest time, man. Most I got, he'll see it sufficient for you on his time, man. So we gotta have that mindset. Because he said, my thoughts are not your thoughts. Either are my ways, your ways, man. So we gotta consider it. But go ahead.
As the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward.
Hey, what?
They have their reward.
We don't.
But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth.
Read that one more time.
But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth.
So never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, man. Hey, that's between you, Most High God, man. Hey, that's when Most High God he'll reward you, man. He may lift up the burden up off you, man. He's trying you in that season, man. You're like, okay, he's paying alms diligently, he's praying diligently. Hey, he even fasted. Okay, I'm gonna lift it up a little bit. Hey, it's gonna come a season where I'm gonna do it again, man. I'm gonna see if you're gonna keep on, doing this thing, having a pattern of good works. So go ahead.
That thy alms may be in secret,
Uh-huh.
and thy Father which seeth in secret, himself shall reward thee openly.
Right. We'll reward the opening, man. Let's get Sirach chapter 3, verse 30.
The book of Sirach, chapter 3, verse 30.
Uh-huh.
Water will quench a fire. Shalaki. Water will quench a flaming fire.
So it said water will quench a flaming fire. So we don't see wildfires, man. That water here to quench it. But go ahead.
It owes making an atonement for sin.
Read that again.
It owes making an atonement for sin.
So hey, it'll make an atonement for those sins, man. So hey, we gotta be paying those alms, man. Because it ain't just money that you do that goes into alms. It goes into the works that you do, man. But go ahead.
Verse 31. And he that requited good terms
Uh-huh.
is mindful of that which may come after, hereafter. And when he falleth, he shall find a stay.
He shall what?
He shall find a stay.
Let's get next precept. Let's get Acts chapter 10, verse 1. We'll get an example of this thing. A brother that they did that. So it's righteous.
The book of Acts, chapter 10, and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
There was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian band.
You don't.
A devout man.
What kind of man?
A devout man.
Uh-huh.
And one that feared God with all his house,
You don't.
which gave much alms to the people.
We did what?
Which gave much alms to the people.
Uh-huh.
And prayed to Yahweh always.
So hey, even with Cornelius, man, and that's even a trying situation, man. You in an Italian band, man. And probably it ain't even your damn army, but you know what type of guys you serve, man. So like even with brothers and sisters that's probably in the army or military or whatever the case it may be, hey, as long as you keep them commandments, you'll be all right. But if you can get up out that thing, get up out of it. It's gonna come a time where Christ comes back. You may very well have to fight against him, man. I know you don't want that thing. But let's go ahead and go to the next precept. Let's get Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. I knew it was coming. One of my favorite chapters.
The book of Sirach, chapter 2, and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
If thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. If thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. The book of Sirach, chapter 2, and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
My son, oh shit.
There you go.
Shalaki. The book of Sirach, chapter 2, and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
So he says, my son, we know it's talking in a manly form, but it's talking about our. But he says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. I already have your mind made up there. This is what comes with it when you serve. Go ahead.
Set thy heart aright.
Uh-huh.
It constantly endure.
They do what?
It constantly endures.
So you always have to endure these things, man. No matter how hard it gets. Even if you're going through the things that Job going through. Hey, the Most High God, he already tell you, 1 Corinthians 10 to 13, it's, that all the temptation that you're going through, is such as common to man, but God is faithful, man. I'll roughly paraphrase it. But go ahead.
It make not haste in the time of trouble.
Uh-huh.
Cleave unto him.
Do what?
Cleave unto him.
That was saying earlier, man. The Lord wants you to cleave unto him, man. Going through those trying stages, cleave unto him. Go ahead.
And cleave unto him and depart not away.
So, hey, man, you better have just like had that woman grab the hem of Christ's garment. You better have a vice grip on the Lord, man. And cleave unto him. But go ahead.
Cleave unto him and depart not away,
Uh-huh.
that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Read on.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Read that one more time.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
One more time.
And whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
So take these things cheerfully. You know the Lord will try you. So you got to take these things cheerfully, man. Take it with a good eye. Take it with a good countenance. Because even with Paul, hey, all the things he was going through, yeah, he said, I glory in my infirmities, man. Even with, like how we talking about with Christ. Even with Job, how we just talking about. But all these brothers went through things. And hey, even with Daniel, all of them went through some type of trial or tribulation, but yet they still gloried to the Most High God, man. Gave all the glory to the Most High God and Son Yahushua. But go ahead.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Uh-huh.
And be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Uh-huh.
For gold is tried in the fire,
Uh-huh.
an acceptable being in the furnace of adversity.
So we said, for gold is tried in the fire, like how we was talking about the gold earlier. Hey, that word is tried in the fire. Hey, then it says, hey, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. But last precept, let's get 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7.
Hold on. The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4, and verse 7.
Uh-huh.
I have fought a good fight.
I have what?
I have fought a good fight.
This is what every brother and sister would want to say at the end of this thing, man. They want to say this, man. Have this on their conscience, man. And feel good about themselves. They say, I have fought a good fight. Read on.
I have finished my course.
Uh-huh.
I have kept the faith.
I did what?
I have kept the faith.
Hey, man, you don't know how glorious that thing will be, man, once you make it to the kingdom. He said, hey, Lord say you can go ahead and come in. Hey, man, that's just, can't even get the words out, man. But, hey, you want that day, man. You feel good about yourself, but go ahead.
Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness.
What?
There is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing.
So, hey, man, just imagine Christ just set these crowns on top of our head, man. Christ probably about 9 feet tall, probably even taller. We don't know. But hey, he just over here setting the crowns on each one of our heads, man. Hey, the like that song go, nigga, we made it. We want to see that thing, man. Every brother and sister that's in here, Lord's will, I want to see it all over the kingdom, man. Like we all be in our glorious bodies, man. We had this broke down ass body that we got, man. We ain't got to worry about no broken bones. We ain't got to worry about no headaches. We ain't got to worry about our feet swelling up, back aches. Thou shalt be smitten in thy knees. None of these things, man. The damn Esau and all these different nations oppressing us, and the list goes on, man. It's a whole lot that we can, we'll get out of this, man, or endure, man. But knowing that the Lord is trying us, man. But with that, I say shalom. Hey, thank you for brothers and sisters that was tuning in. Hope the class is edifying and uplifted your spirit. Once I had this class set for last week, but it was Don's week last week anyway. But that was gonna go out of town. But hey, once I got, he see it fit for when these classes need to come out, man. But again, I hope all is well out there. I hope y'all like, share, subscribe this video. Let it reach out to the four corners, man, because this truth gotta get out. It will get out, man, because the Lord's word ain't finna go out for it. Thank you for the GoFundMe's and the cash outs, man. Those things are being greatly used for the building of our nation, building of the kingdom, and all these different type of things. At the end of every class, we bring out a law because the Lord, he said we the law givers. So, we got to bring these things out, man. We also got to be keeping them things, man. But Tonight's law will be Sirach, chapter 35.
You said Sirach 35 and 4. The book of Sirach, chapter 35, and verse number 4. Thou shalt not appear empty before the Lord.
We don't want some.
Thou shalt not appear empty before the Lord.
So thou shalt not appear empty before the Lord is the law. So when it comes down to appearing empty before the Lord, most I got, he ain't feeling that thing. Whether it's a physical standpoint of like the things that you bring on the feast days, or bring to the class in general, the things that we need for the building, or if it's going into like the spiritual aspect of it, man. Don't appear empty before the Lord, man. Like, whether it be reading, doing your paying your alms or praying to him, man. If you are appearing empty before the Lord, most I got, ain't pleased with that thing, man. But you still have time to repent, man. Don't take it for granted. So I got, hey, you give it time. Hey, in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed, man. But that, I say shalom.
So